Hello and welcome everyone to the Conscious Living Inspired Living series. This is Natasha Fernandez. I'm a clinical psychologist, psychotherapist, and also certified conscious empowerment coach and certified wellness coach. And I am here to take you through the six-part series, which is called as Conscious Living Inspired Living. So, in this mini series, I'm going to take you through different aspects of our life where, if we get conscious, okay, we are going to have great changes coming in. And keeping in mind the current situation that we are going through, okay, the entire world sadly is going through different situations in different places. Okay, these are also sometimes called as strange times. Yes, I would like to call it as strange times rather than using the word challenging times, because the use of words is also something that I will be speaking about in one of the part of the teleseries that we are going to do today. And I am really glad to have this opportunity so that whenever you listen to it, this content of this video is going to be applicable to each one of you. Okay, no matter what, no matter how, you will be able to apply the tools and have a great conscious life. And that's my wish for each one of you. So, when we talk about conscious living, what do you mean by conscious living? Or what comes to your mind? Is it something that you got to sit like eyes closed in a meditative posture and keep meditating all day? Or is it something that you're going to practice certain rituals? Or what is it? Okay, so when I was introduced to this word many, many years ago about consciousness and conscious living, I had all of these things in my head. I was very curious too. So, how does one lead a conscious life? To lead a conscious life, you don't have to follow any particular religion, any particular sect, or anything like that. To lead a conscious life, meaning to lead a life from your heart space. Okay, most of the times we live in our heads, and I know each one of you will agree to that. That we are so pro, okay, we are so pro at living in our heads that we forget that there is something which is called as a heart space. Okay, so I'm not talking exactly about the physical heart here, but still, like, when you drop, like what is also said, or what I believe, is that when your journey starts from your head space and is completed by reaching your heart space, that is when you start having a conscious life. That is where your life becomes so simple, and yet it is so joyful. Okay, so then conscious living, or living a conscious life, no matter how you want to call it, has a few elements that I would like to talk about. So it is made up of a few elements. Okay, the first element of a conscious living is non judgment. So we are going to access the space of non-judgment. So what happens when we judge? Okay, so considering what is going on now, okay, worldwide in different parts of the world, okay, with relation to the pandemic, okay, there is crisis. I'm not saying it is not, but if we are going to judge this as bad, as evil, as gruesome, as whatever words you want to put there, if you're going to judge it over there, you are always going to be heavy about that. And you will not be able to change it. You are always going to feel bad and pathetic about that. You're not going to like it. You're going to feel that as if there is no light at the end of the day. You're going to feel miserable. So, in this state, okay, in all that I described to you, in this state, how much change are you willing to make? I don't think there is much scope for a change. But at the same time, if you look at it from a non judgment space, okay, no matter how it looks like, okay, but still, I will not judge this. This is a situation. Even though it is presenting itself as a challenge, this is a situation. What can I do here to not judge it? What can I see, or what can I learn here from a non-judgmental space? So when you just, go into that thought process of not judging it as bad, Okay, not putting it in the good category, but looking at it from a neutral perspective, you will be able to gather yourself in a much better way, and then you will be able to move forward with life. There is nothing known as going back. We cannot go back. Okay, even if we say, I wish I go back to this space, I wish I go back to that memory, can we really do that? That's time travel. We cannot do that. The only option that we have, no matter what situation that we are in, is moving forward. So what will it take for you to move forward with joy in a space of non-judgment? And that is what we are exploring. I will be talking about a non judgment space in many different aspects. Like, as I said, the Conscious Empowerment Living series is going to be divided into our emotional portions, like how we deal with our emotions for ourselves and for others. Okay, I'm going to be talking about bodies. I'm going to be talking about money, about relationship, and about stress and addictions. So, we are going to look at these elements in all these other five areas that we will touch upon. The second element, according to me, for conscious living is choice. So you must know, no matter what is happening around you, okay, I'm repeating this, no matter what, you always have a choice. You have a choice to change that in your life. You have a choice of how you look at it. You have a choice of how you perceive it and how you sense it rather than how you feel it. So, a choice, when made from a space of consciousness, always creates more awareness. It will always give you more space. It will give you ease. It will give you the space to explore more possibilities. And that brings us to the next element. A conscious living is filled with possibilities because I believe that we live in a conscious world full of possibilities. We are made up of infinite intelligence. Okay, our bodies are created with infinite intelligence. Do you know how tirelessly our body is working right from the time we were at the fetal stage in the mother's womb till now, till we exit this lifetime? Okay. Even if how much ever you feel you know the mechanism, but then it has its own intelligence, and that is only derived from consciousness. That only comes from that beauty of consciousness with a space of no judgment. So, no matter what you treat your body as, it is not judging you. It's making a choice every day tirelessly to work for you, to help you have and lead a healthy life. Okay. And that is so much full of possibilities. The whole world is full of possibilities. And I urge you not to get bogged down by anything around you. Okay. Because your inside world creates your outside world. But right now, I understand that many of you, okay, I empathize, many of you are going through a lot of tough times. Still apply these principles there, and you will be able to change it. You will be able to turn around the situation so beautifully when you start seeing the unlimited possibilities that we have. If you are the one who created that possibility of despair, you are the one who can create that possibility of joy. As I said, your inner world creates your outer world, not otherwise. You are focusing on your outer world and creating your inner world. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so another element that I would like, which is going to change all of this, and this is one of the key elements about conscious living, which is gratitude. Okay, so your gratitude space is the space that you access from your heart. Okay, how we use this sentence, that I am so grateful to you from the bottom of my heart. So when we say that, okay, that is accessing gratitude, and that is accessing your heart space. So when you're grateful for the people in your life, when you're grateful for where you live, when you're grateful for the beings around you, the animals around you, the situation around you, as I said, no judgment, no matter how it looks like, when you're grateful for your living, your breathing, your every aspect of your life, you are at the space, or I will call you're at the zero space where you begin to create miracles. And I'll do my best to share tools and techniques so that at least you begin the journey. Okay, you begin the journey from your mind space to your heart space. And that is what is going to create a lot of magic for you. So I'm just going to summarize in short about the things that we saw today was the four elements of conscious living. One is living from a non-judgment space. Second one is living from choice. The third one was all about accessing your infinite possibilities. And the fourth one is having a sense of gratitude, and that is going to create so much of joy. Okay, because there is something, that one modality which I use a lot. Okay, and in that we say that consciousness includes everything and judges nothing. So when you're going to have a space of conscious living, you will include everything. I am not saying that there are days which are only good. Okay, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about the good, bad, and the ugly. But when you live in gratitude, when you make choices, when you access possibilities, and when you go into the non judgment space, you are going to make your day, your life, your moments so beautiful and joyful that you will not feel the impact of it and you will get through. Okay, so today we'll do a small exercise. Okay, so I want you to keep any of your hand, okay, your palm on your heart space, close your eyes, and now gently we will breathe. You can inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth. And as you inhale from your nose and exhale from your mouth, let go of all the stress, all anxiety, all thoughts that are bothering you. And just ask your body to calm down, to reach that heart space. If you must, drop all your attention at the center of your heart. And with this beautiful, calm moment, you are going to repeat with me: my inner world creates my outer world. My inner world creates my outer world. I am safe. I am joyful. I am full of gratitude and bliss, as I know that my inner world creates my outer world. And when you practice this daily or anytime that you feel that you're out of place, anytime that you go into a lot of thinking, I am sure you will come to that homeostasis, you will come to that equilibrium of your body, okay, of your mind and of your soul, and you'll be ready to pick yourself up. So I am signing off and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.
Help Talks are daily health related talks held at Health Education Library for People, Mumbai, India. For more information visit www.healthlibrary.com. Subscribe to Help Talks channel. Be better informed about your health.